As we move into the warmer season, gardens grow. We spend more time in them. Being the entertaining season that extends beyond daylight hours, well, that's when a garden can really take a completely different appearance and feel, as long as it's well lit at night. But installing the right garden lighting has been a challenge. Cheaper systems often have issues, so I wanted to install something that's permanent and low to no maintenance. And for that advice, you've got to rely on the professionals. Darren Senior is one of those, a landscaper who's seen it all. So who better to help pull this project together? All right, Daz, you know what? Lighting is such an important part of a garden. And as we move into summer, we go outdoors more and we use it at night. So accentuating, I suppose, the beauty of the garden, also safety issues and things like very, very important, aren't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Lighting can just extend your garden. You've got a daytime garden, now you've got a nighttime garden, and we have such perfect climate to be outdoors at night in our gardens. It's almost an essential part of an Australian garden.
It's something that you can actually install yourself and you can create all different effects. It's a little bit like an irrigation system though. Each different area can have a different effect, a different type of light.
Yeah, absolutely. So this FX Luminaire system, the latest cutting edge innovation that makes the system work really well for either the professional or the homeowner.
All about design, just like an irrigation system. You've got to get the design right. So an area like this with beautiful tree ferns, we're going to design a lighting system that'll go in here that's quite different to maybe other parts of the garden.
Yeah, absolutely. So with these beautiful tree ferns, you want to accentuate this beautiful foliage, a little bit of movement you'll get at night as well as the breeze blows through. Yeah. But other cases, you might just want to be able to see where to put your feet. Design is everything, and factors you need to consider include pathway lighting, feature lighting, mood lighting, and lighting for security and safety purposes. Professionals demand a system that's going to last, which means extra heavy-duty cabling and connections that will not be impacted by moisture, a real killer for far too many lighting systems. Speaking of killer, we need to have a system that's safe to use, with no risk of electrical shocks. So the first thing we need to do is the design. Lighting is all about the design. We only want to light up what you need to. So we're going to break this garden up into a few different areas or zones, just like we would with an irrigation system. Now, our first area is the creek area, with the beautiful creek, pond, and these magnificent tree ferns. We're going to uplight them for a magnificent nighttime show. The goal here is to use uplights that are soft but bright. So we'll install Designer Plus uplights and the submersible Designer Premium lights around the outside edge of the creek and cable them back to the controller box, which is made of heavy-duty, waterproof galvanised steel. The cables are run out and connect to the spotlights, which will project light back at the waterfall and up into the fronds of the tree ferns. It will create this cool, green, ethereal-like atmosphere and visually open the area up to visitors at night. Well, Trev, that's stage one. We set out to highlight the tree ferns and make a feature of that moving water. I reckon we've absolutely nailed it.
The other thing is the colour of the lights, right? Choosing green under the green of the tree ferns has accentuated that really well. But at the same time, using white lights in the water makes a massive difference to how the water reflects. It's very clever use of light at night in a garden.